Hello everyone, and welcome to a new Dead Frontier series we're going to do. This is a from the beginning with a little bit of modification to it. That just being that I have a whole bunch of the treasure chests left over from Nautical Nightmare, so I am going to start my character out with the Tidebreaker. Now how I'm going to do that is I'm going to trade all the boxes over to this character and open as many as need to until I get to the Tidebreaker. Then I will send all that money back to my other account. So that way I will basically just be starting from level 1, but with a Tidebreaker. Now for me, my two primary picks in class, I think for especially somebody who's starting out, or if you're wanting to do this relatively quicker, a lot of people go for either the looter build ones, or they will go for an experience gain account, which are both good in the level up sense. But if you're not real good with the agility in the game of moving around, the athlete I think is by far the best thing to start with, just because of the bonus of 15% moving speed is huge. You will not be able to make that up even with no armor, light armor, and implants until far, far later into the game. And this will also help you get places faster in the game. My other alternative, and this would be only if you want to do a dedicated melee build, is the Boxer class, because you get a 20% damage boost, which is huge on weapons that do over 100 damage a swing. You notice that difference, and that 15% reduced incoming damage can allow you to go into critical and then even things like dexterity or stealth sooner than strength for armor, because of that damage reduction boost. However, we are going to go for the athlete just because I'm going to start with the Tidebreaker. I can sacrifice the damage boost, but I'd rather have the speed boost just to make this series not be so drug out. So we'll jump right into it here. We'll show you kind of just our basic setup real quick, and then we'll jump into once we have the Tidebreaker. Alright, so it actually wasn't too terrible. It only took about 20 boxes, I believe. We got the Tidebreaker. Obviously, we got to get to 50 strength to be able to even use the thing. And then we did just get Corsair hat and coat that I'm just going to hang on to for now. We're going to grab our ammo out of there, and we are going to go and run. We've got what we need. Let's get on out there. Right, it looks like close by to us we're going to have a flaming zombie, and then we're going to do our mission. And we're about to roll over on the hour, so we may even get to see. Corsair mask looks weird without the hat. I think I might just end up wearing the hat and getting rid of the other two. Just gives me something. But anyway, we gotta run quickly over to where that zombie is. And obviously, since we're doing this at level 1, this is going to be somewhat atrocious. So we'll catch back up. Right, we have made it to the block that has our flaming zombie in it. It's kind of sad to think. So with this starting class, you have 15% speed boost, obviously, like we talked about. And then you get 5% for either having no armor equipped or for having light armor equipped. So we're actually at 20% speed boost right now, which granted our agility is at 0 and so is our endurance. Or not 0, but our base stats. So they got, a long way to go before they're good either. But you can just imagine how much slower this would be without those boosts. It's going to take forever. So kind of while this is, while we're fighting the zombie, I figure we'll just kind of talk about the build and why we're doing it this way. And the main reason being is I just thought it'd be kind of fun ever since the Tidebreaker came out at the Nautical Nightmare. I was like, ooh, that's kind of neat. A strong melee weapon that, yeah, it does require some strength, but it doesn't require any melee skill. And so what that actually allows is I don't have to put any proficiency points in that. I simply have to get to 20 or 50 points of strength in order to wield the item, and then critical hit for the best damage. But from there, it allows me to spec into other points, and the idea of truly starting from 0, short of doing an actual Iron Man run, which if I'm not going to do it as an Iron Man run, then it's, I don't necessarily have to follow just those rules. And so we're going to play it as a single player. We're not going to limit ourselves too far. I hate running as the engineer class. I don't think the trade-off is worth it. That's all you get for is to repair armor. You know, if it gave you some other bonus, especially with how powerful some of the other classes are these days, it would make more sense. But since it's not, so we will use market in order to repair our armor. But other than that, we're going to go solely off of what we loot or what we can get from the vendors. We're not going to buy anything from other players, essentially. However, I'm not going to be buying weapons from the vendors. I think we're going to ixnay that one out. We're just going to do implants or meds or food. Alright, we'll speed this along to the end and see what we can get. Alright. That while we're waiting, see what we get out of this first boss. A little chainsaw that I don't even know if I can use or not. Alright, so we are back here after fighting that flaming zombie because I forgot that you actually have to go into the into the inner city and then into an outpost once to actually get a mission. So we're going to put our points into strength, try to get to our Tide Breaker. There is our first mission, the analysis. Let's see here. We need to go retrieve electronic parts from a helicopter. We are level 5, and we do have a little bit of money. So let's go get our first implant here. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Too bad I said we're not buying any weapons from there. Alright, let's get rid of the couple things we got. We just looted a couple little things. I think I am going to put the hat on and put the Corsair's mask away because I'm not really that fond of it. We're going to swap over some gray jeans. Yeah, we can't use that thing, nor do I think I care to. We'll save those guys for now. We got our tips and tricks. And storage. Alright, we're going to trade out for the hat. Put that stuff into storage. And as you can see, I didn't expand my storage, so I sent back all that money to my other account. As you guys will see here in a sec, we are the poor. $376. Alright, now that we leveled up a little bit, got our first implant, now we're going to go do our first mission, and that should unlock the Tidebreaker for us. And then hopefully we'll go hit up a couple of boss fights. Alright, we're at our mission location. We're looking for a crashed helicopter. Looks like it's all the way down here in the bottom right. Fairly straightforward mission. Normally I wouldn't always worry about looting every little spot, even for the fact that I can only take what I can loot. But since my endurance is so low that if I don't loot, I just end up walking everywhere anyway. So I usually just loot, let my stamina recover, and then run again. Alright. Get our electronic part. Boom. Mission complete. Just gotta head back to base. We should be able to level up, get our Tidebreaker out, and go do some boss fights. Alright, we are back after our mission. Get that last 50 strength. Back to machine gun still. And let's get our Tidebreaker equipped. I may or may not... Yeah, let's toss the coat on. Why not? And we'll still throw that up there. We'll throw those in there for now. Yeah. I know what the beginning messages are. Alright, to the yard. Now what's going to suck with this is I'm pretty sure it's going to be outrageously expensive to upgrade the Tidebreaker. So there's probably a likelihood it's going to be, yeah, 108,000. That's going to take long time to level that thing up. Alright, we got a flaming zombie and a bandit nearby, so we're going to go take care of those. Alright, we got our first little boss fight is a flaming zombie. I have not actually used this Tidebreaker yet. I've definitely never used one totally unboosted, so 90 damage is pretty solid. This is going to be so super fun. This is essentially equivalent to, I don't know, level probably 100, maybe 110 melee weapon. Other than the strength requirements. I definitely must have got a critical hit on that. I did not expect that to go that fast. Alright, I guess just stay tuned for the bandits up next. Alright, so we are in our bandit block. They are all the way down there on the bottom. I think I'll probably be rocking the Corsair outfit for a while, since it's the coolest thing I'll have until probably end game and or another event. Because I likely will play the next event with this. It makes sense, as it's not like you wouldn't if you were playing a new account. I almost did this during the Nautical Nightmare, but I just really did not want to commit to that. So this does 450 on a crit, so let's see how long this takes us. I don't even think I'm going to invest in critical hit for a while. This is amazing to start with. Ooh. I don't think I can equip that without putting proficiency in melee, but it also is pretty decent mastercraft. Nah, I'm just going to end up selling it. I need the 888 crit. That way I can min-max my stats. And since I don't really need accuracy or reloading, those stats can be whatever. We'll catch up with you guys back at base. Alright, we made it back after our little bandit run. We're going to input our points. We still don't have any armor yet, so I usually like to get +5 endurance. That just means I'll survive like a regular zombie attack. Then I think we're going to max agility out first. Alright, let's see what we can sell our loots for. Ooh, I do want to keep clothing because I have to scrap it in order to make a backpack, which will be super useful. Unfortunately, I did forget to do that already on my original pants, but not the end of the world. Alright, we are going to organize a little bit of goodies here. I definitely can't afford any new storage. Yeah, I think we're just going to end up selling some of this stuff. Yeah, I don't think I'm even going to use that. Honestly, neither one of these are worth hanging on to. Alright. Yeah, we'll scrap all that stuff for now, and then we'll catch you guys on the next run. So I went to check our challenges, because obviously I blew through my inbox things just because I thought they were all the scammy ones, but I didn't realize I actually already completed this first mission, which it's funny enough, just have to kill one boss. I don't know why it says it killed 20. We definitely only killed 3 so far. But we're just rewarded with some 9mm ammo and 25k in cash. That other mission there, if we kill 107 dog infected, which I think we have until Sunday to do that, we'll get a high-level chainsaw that's probably worth a little bit of money. Obviously, if I can, I'm going to... There we go. Red. I don't really know what happened with that one there from my other one. But we got a little bit of money. And what do we have for ammo? 1,200 rounds and 1,600 rounds. Neither of which are really of any value, so we'll sell them for the money. Alright, we'll catch you guys on the next boss hunt. Alright, welcome back, guys. So I decided to go ahead and open the rest of the treasure chests that I had and spend them on making my outfit look a little cooler. I did not end up getting the jacket piece in what I had left, but we are planning to scrap the couple of pieces of clothes we have, and then hopefully we should be able to get ourselves... I need a metal scrap. Guess I didn't realize that. But we'll be able to make our fabric here. Cloth scrap times 3. I have 3 cloth scrap. Gotta love how sometimes the game's a little glitchy. But yeah, I decided to end up going with red just because I have the Corsair outfit in a couple of other settings. Oh, I don't have any money. Alright, so I guess the next weapon scrap we get, I'll have to get a metal scrap in order to make the messenger bag itself. And that'll get us a backpack, and likely we're just going to be running it as a just a mastercraft so I can get +2 slots. Let's deposit this stuff. And there is a bandit nearby. So we're going to go take care of that. Alright, we are in our bandit block here. As you can see, I think the red Corsair's armor definitely looks the best. And it gives me a reason to run it. I mean, I figured why not. I mean, the money's just going to one of my other alternate accounts. It's not like it really affects this account in any way other than looks. And hey, if I'm going to play something for a bunch of hours, might as well look cool. God damn, this thing is awesome. so overpowered early. Ooh, we got ourselves an armor. Throw that in real quick. Alright. 15 and 19. Yeah, I think we'll just unshow our armor for now, since it's blue. Then I don't have to worry about color matching it. I'm just gotta find a decent shirt at some point. Probably the next event. Alright, we'll see you guys back at the bunker. Alright, we are back at base here. We're gonna level up again. We're gonna try to get that agility maxed out. Just keep going into machine gun. Alright. Gonna just repair this armor and get back out again. Alright, so we are almost to our bandit here. And we'll see what we get from looting this guy. We did already loot a just plain hunting knife, so either way we have enough scrap to get our hip pouch. So now I'm just hoping to get something master crafted to boost some stats. Come on, give me something good. Eh, I'll take it. On to the next one. Alright, we are level 10 now. Still going towards agility. I do have to put 5 into melee weapons just to equip my new master crafted piece, which isn't going to be the end of the world to have 10 points into it, or 5 points into it. And we're going to scrap this thing. Sell the rest of this stuff. 10, yeah, nope. don't care. Alright, I got my metal scrap. Storage. Cloth scrap. And crafting. Where is my hip pouch? Sweet. Okay, so I can craft some of this stuff. Let's just go with a wooden spear for now to fill my other slot. And I think we'll try to mastercraft those two for now, since I cannot afford to do my tidebreaker yet. Right, that one's not bad. And one. I know it might seem kind of dumb, but in this case, I did get the 25 grand from a task, so we're going to gamble it and see if we can't get 2 slots on this or more. I'll settle with just the 2 if I get it. I'm not going to try for getting a god craft. Oop. There we go. Alright. Deposit this stuff. Test out our new backpack. And we'll hit up the next boss. Alright, we've got a low-level boss nest. We got a flaming zombie and 2 riot shield zombies. And then we're going to hit up another bandit and another flaming zombie as well. So we're getting 3 this go around. It'll be a total of 5 loots. I just have to find that other 2 riot shield zombies. This thing is laughable in the early game. Another master crafted armor. We'll definitely take that until we get anything better, that's for sure. Ooh, another master crafted armor. Alright, I think this should be our bandit block. Of course, he's all the way on the far side. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Ooh, master-crafted penknife. Probably not any better than the ones I currently have. Alright. Let's head to our flaming zombie. Alright, there should be a flaming zombie in this block. There we go. Wow. Fire axe. Alright, I think we are going to call that for tonight. We'll get back to base. We'll level up. That's quite the lucky loot. Just out of nowhere. Alright, we're back to base. Yep, keep going for that agility. Our machine gun skill. See where we end up for items. As far as stat-wise. So we'll hang on to that 7 and 15, but that one's not worth too much now. Alright, I got 6, I got 5. I don't have 10 pistol skill. Well, that answers that. Scrap the rest of this stuff. Alrighty, gotta repair our new armor set. Pretty sure the one I've got on is better than that. 7 and 15. Oh yeah, 15, 19. I'll throw that up there. You don't really even need to put stuff in there at this time. Alright. We're going to call it with the first episode in this series. We got to level 11. I think in the next one we'll move on to the dog stockade. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.